Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's going on, YouTube? What's good? What's good? How's everybody's day going so far? And pretty much mine is going okay. You know, I can't complain. Live to see another day. But anyway, y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know who it is. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy KT, man. Y'all back on that channel, man. Mr. MOB, man of business, man. YCN, y'all boys could never. Y'all could never. But anyway, today I got a little slight upgrade I'm about to do to no other than, you already know, Storm 392. You see the hood open, and pretty much I want the Summit Racing right here. Got a little something in there that y'all should make sure. If y'all have these Hemis, you want to upgrade. You know what I'm saying? You want to upgrade to a little thermostat. You know what I'm saying? This is a must. You know what I'm saying? If you have a Hemi, this 180 thermostat is a must. The reason being is because on our thermostat on the cars, our temperatures usually get around to like low twos, maybe around about 202 to like 210 or something like that if you run them. And pretty much these Hemis lose horsepower because these engines get real heat soaked because it's naturally aspirated. These 6.4, especially on the scat packs, they get real hot. So getting you one of these 180 thermostat, open the pretty much the thermostat are open, which will potentially cool the car down while the cooling is cycling through the block and everything. And also, I believe if you have a tune in your car and you know how to kind of properly tune, or you got somebody that tunes for you, you can actually set the cooling fans to actually cooperate with the 180 stat, so your fans will come on earlier than what they're used to, which is also another method of cooling the car down. It's not really mandatory that you really have to, but if you change this thermostat, you might see maybe 50% of the benefit of it. You won't really see the whole 100 because the fans are still going to come on at the operating temperature of what the original thermostat, as well as the cooling system is already set on through the computer. But you have the option, if you have a tuner in your car, like whatever you use, Diablo, HP tuners. If you have the tuner, when you go to your cooling fan settings, you can actually lower your cooling fan settings to actually get the full benefit of this 180 stat. And also, if you're new to the channel, man, make sure y'all go hit that subscribe button, man. You know what I'm saying? As well as hitting that post notification bell to keep up with all my updated content like this video I'm shooting right now. See, for the ones who ain't seen it, that's because you ain't subscribed. You ain't hit that post notification bell, man. Go on and do that. You know what I'm saying? Then you have the freedom to browse on my channel to check out all the cool content I've already posted that you've probably missed. But anyway, I'm gonna drop a small little clip of me driving last night after I had got this, of just me driving around and you seeing the cooling temperature of what my car usually is when I have the original thermostat in. Then I'm gonna install this, and then I'm gonna let y'all see what the cooling temperature is then. But let me show y'all that video. Alright, you guys, this is pretty much a little review of my performance pages. The reason why I'm showing you this is because if you look at the cooling temp, right now it's averaging about 200 to like 206 with driving. So we're gonna take care of this cooling temp situation and see if the 180 stat actually keeps the car cooler and pretty much keeps the cooling. Okay, I hope you like that little small driving sample I left for you guys. And pretty much this is my engine right here. I'm gonna clean that off pretty soon. But anyway, this helps keep the engine cool a little bit, but this thermostat, it goes right up under here. It's just these 2 bolts. You know, pull it out. It sits up under here. Once you take them 2 bolts out, put the thermostat in. But since I have a tune, I'm actually gonna let my tuner know the name of the thermostat I'm using, and I'm gonna tell him it's the 180, of course. And then what he's gonna do a revision of my tune, and he can pretty much control my cooling fans for my phone. So by letting my tuner know, he can pretty much change the cooling fan settings himself, because I don't want to do it, because when you deal with these tunes, even if I try to change the cooling fans, might disrupt the tune and might not make the engine run efficiently, even as it sits with the original stat in it. So by letting him know, since he's the professional tuner and I'm not a professional tuner, I'm just gonna let him know, then he's pretty much gonna set my cooling fans based on how he created the tune, and that's what's gonna give it its best possibility to run efficiently. So yeah, so I'm about to change this out real quick. This look like 2, I think 10 to 12 millimeter bolts. Pull this back, and then once I have the thermostat installed, I'm gonna clamp it down. Then I'm gonna make sure I ain't got no leaks. All right, you guys, so the thermostat is successfully installed. I have the car started up, and I'm letting the car heat up a little bit. The cooling temp is now at 140, but we're gonna drive around and actually see if it passes 180 and how much it will pass 180, but it shouldn't be too high up in the 200s like the old thermostat was. And also, I contacted Greene to let him know that I installed this thermostat, this 180 thermostat in the car. So he updated my tune, and I tuned the car with the 180 stat. So I should get the full benefit of having the 180 thermostat in here. So pretty much, let's take it for a spin. Do note, if you do install this car, you will lose some cooling. So you might want to go to Dodge or Summit Racing in your area. I tried to go to Summit Racing where I was, but they were out of stock. They didn't have any. They had a couple that they had to try to ship down from Ohio, but I'm just going to go to Dodge sometime this week and just replenish the little cooling that I lost. I didn't lose all of it, so I don't really have to worry about too many air bubbles getting in the system, because it was filled up in the radiator as well as the cooling box. So I just lost a little out of the cooling box. I didn't lose too much, so it's still safe to drive if I want to drive it. I just, whenever I get a bottle, I just fill it back up and top it off. But pretty much, let's take this baby for a spin. Just to make sure I don't have any heavy air bubbles in the car, but I don't feel a change between cold to hot, so I don't have no air pockets in the cooler system, which is a good thing. Alright, so we're getting close to what we're trying to see. 177. And see, if you guys can see, it's starting to drop. So it hasn't even reached over 180 yet, even though I'm not in wide open throttle right now. But still, to be around 177 and it's dropping shows a good sign that this thermostat is operating correctly. Now I can finally cut the heat off. Since I know I don't have any air pockets in the system. And I'm just going to continue to monitor the coolant. Got up to about 181 and dropped down, which is a good sign. I mean, so if you install this and it does pass 180, don't worry. I mean, you know, it's gonna slightly pass 180, but it's not. It shouldn't get highly involved with the 200s, especially if it's not really hot outside. By it being like around 60 to 70 degrees outside, I would normally see with the original thermostat maybe about 205 or 206, somewhere off in there. So with this weather, it should kind of stay around there. I mean, I know I'm not running it right now, so I probably would expect to see close to up to 190. But the temperature that it shows now in this weather, I was already in the twos by now. Even without wide open throttle, my car would have already been at the 200 mark with just this little driving that I'm doing now. So that's letting me know that it is operating correctly. I'm gonna see if I can get a couple open pulls when I get on the straighter road, and then we're gonna finish monitoring the system. I'm gonna do one little small pull now. It's around about 183. So far, so good. And also, I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna see about setting up a dyno to actually dyno the numbers on the car to actually see if the thermostat, by it opening up at 180 and cooling the system and not letting the engine get as hot, I'm gonna see if it how much horsepower it should add, because it should add a little bit, not a lot. But it should help with a little bit of horsepower gain because the engine is operating more cooler now. So I'm gonna see if I set up a dyno day for that. 70, 80 miles an hour, just straight foot on the gas, and I'm gonna see if it goes up. It should go up maybe a little bit, but it shouldn't, you know, hit the high twos at all. It should stay fairly cool. So let's jump into it. So there you have it. The proof is in the pudding. The T180 stat is official. It is official. Y'all see, I didn't have any issues with it climbing in the tubes at all. Like I say, on a hotter day, I probably would expect it maybe if I'm like running it hard, just consistently, to just get in the tubes. But as you can see, it got up to about 188, you know, and then it's real consistent till now. And I'm just sitting here, it's real consistent on the 185. So, you know, I'll say about 15 to 20 degrees cooler than what I normally see from leaving the house to where I'm at now. After doing a little highway run, street run, I'll be around by 20, like I said, 202, 203, sometimes 204, depending if it's a little hotter than 60 degrees. So, hey man, make sure y'all go pick up that 180 stat, you know, for them Hemis, 5764, Hellcat, whatever you got. Make sure you go get these thermostats, you know what I'm saying? Your boy MMKT approved it, man. But like I said in all my videos, we the mob, we the family, man. I appreciate y'all for checking this video, man. Leave some likes, comments, man, and check out everything else I have on my channel. And stay tuned, because you know I'm stay bringing them lightning, them thunder, them videos.